You probably have some shopping that you have to finish. Maybe you're planning to head out of town during the holidays. I definitely have shopping to finish. But we have some advice for you this morning.
That's right. We've got your back with ways to stay safe this holiday season. News 8's Kent Pierce is live in Fairfield with more on what you can do to keep safe. Good morning, Kent.
Good morning, Allie and Chris. And Chris, if you're going to be shopping, especially if it's going to be after dark, we've got some tips you want to listen to keep any Grinches out there from stealing your Christmas. And that's why I'm standing in this parking lot in Fairfield with Fairfield Police Chief Gary McNamara to talk about how to keep people safe. And you've got a couple of real simple gadgets that people can carry with them in a dark parking lot like this to keep them safe.
Yeah, people don't realize that there are some simple things that they can do to protect themselves. This parking lot's getting pretty light now, but you know, dusk and nighttime when you're shopping, it's really dark and people don't really think of it, but a simple flashlight. Now this is a police flashlight, but you can get any model and you can see it. It lights up the area you're walking to, can light up your car to see if anybody's around it, and also kind of just keep yourself aware of the surroundings. And that's really
not just light, but sound can also keep you safe.
Sound's very important. As you can tell, that becomes a very big attention getter. Number one, it'll get people's attention if they're walking around to look towards you, and then secondly, it may keep somebody from coming obviously near you, which is really, really important.
All right, people will also be traveling for the holidays. We got some tips we want to share with them. Turn off your holiday lights when you leave house unattended or when you go to bed. Why is that?
Well, because number one, it's a fire hazard, but number two is you don't want to give the appearance that no one's home. You know, if you keep things on all the time, it doesn't take long for a criminal to realize that and maybe take advantage of that.
Turn on lights and radio so the home appears occupied. I remember doing that as a kid, still do it. Inscribe valuable items with unique identifying number. An hour ago you mentioned that might be a good thing for your house number, and zip code might be a good identifying number. Have a neighbor keep an eye on the house. That seems simple enough, right? Go to the next screen here and we've got to use timers. Now, timers can be very useful.
Timers are very useful. It gives that appearance that someone's home if you make them random. Even if you are home, we encourage people at nighttime to put a timer on a light in the bathroom. So while you're sleeping, a light goes on. If somebody were looking at your house, they'd at least have the idea that you are home.
Yep. Don't openly display Christmas tree and gifts in front of the window. Don't advertise. I guess that means don't advertise that, hey, I got a lot of stuff this Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. Criminals look at things differently than we do. They look at vulnerabilities, and that's a good point. If they see that you have gifts in the window, they'll look at it and maybe take advantage of that.
And of course, a security system too. We'll have more tips coming up as the morning goes on, so stay tuned for the next half hour too. Gary McNamara, Chief of Police for Fairfield, thank you very much. Thank you for watching. We'll be back in half an hour. For now, live in Fairfield, I'm Kent Pierce. Back to you.